When do we last?
At the start.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Taunt.
For sharing stars in 3. There's a couple of villains there next to each other. On it.
Oh, it's okay.
To a pillar, full energy soon. Line of sight. Let's swap to the other side. Taunt it. And back to the other side again. Full energy soon, head to a pillar, line of sight. And swap sides again. Shattering stars incoming. Need to swap sides again, watch out for the shattering star taunting.
Eyes back right.
So full energy soon, line of sight.
Wow, nobody died. And a speed record by, is that almost a minute?
Let's go to Demonic Inquisition.
The echo of the guardian Egwene appears, just as she did in the cathedral.
I sealed each level of this temple so that no invader could descend into its depths. I never anticipated that the Legion would find another way to breach its dark heart. My protective hordes now bar your way. Each seal can only be opened with one of the pillars of creation. Be warned, the demons will stop at nothing to prevent your advance. I can sense one of the Legion's masters working to reanimate the avatar of Sargeras. Should your Jacob refuse the husk of the Dark Titan's power, I do not know whether any force on this world will save it.
Then we have no time to wait. Hero, use the pillars of creation to guide us Egwene's hordes before the Legion sends the
go 4 heals if that's okay, Spaz.
Here at the start and I'll take them together.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Fell skulls and 3 switch to edge again, moving them away.
Yeah, when you want me to grab. Someone to spell save.
Grab him now. Switch back to Valak, fell skulls in. And then head down. Head down if you want.
Zarthi. Just stay down there and come out when self done. Just come back when you can.
Okay, stop coming down, I'm heading back out. Leaving it. 20. Fell skull, switch to edge again. He's going down, he's down if you need to.
Metric and Spaz. Spaz, wait till I...
Alright. Okay.
Switch back to Bella.
Let me know when.
Oh, I'm coming out, Spaz. Go in there.
Going Sora in 3, watch out.
Sig will be the last one to come down.
Alright, leaving.
I'm still those things time.
Yeah, I think people need to go though.
Okay, I'm gonna head down. Then we'll just switch back to you anyway. You down if you need to.
Just stay down there for now, mate. Or maybe not. Come, let me know when you come out, and I'll go.
Up, coming up.
2, 1.
Stop coming down now.
I'm going
Top
there.
please, I'm leaving. Okay, after Bone Storm taunting, which is now.
Go on.
Go down if you need to.
Spares go.
Fell Scott,
Head.
switch to Etrigan. This way.
Okay.
Anyone moves me up here? Got it. Send it again.
Don't come down. Actually, we may need to.
Need to come back up anyway, grab the boss.
Sorry, I thought you got res.
Yeah, I did.
There's a res for you and 4C.
Switch
You
to
wanna go
Etrigan,
down?
Fell Scott. I can't go down yet, I've got no.
Do you want me to go and you
Okay, taunt it.
go on?
Switch back to Balak.
Spares come.
Just try to kill him. He's only got 4.
It was good till it got ugly.
Ancient wonder and shaped the earth itself. Today,
Yeah, try not to spawn those purple bubbles near the boss or near the like path we take the bone saw, which is yellow and orange.
You understood my use of the Naga to obtain the Eye of Sargeras, but it was a necessary tactic to secure the future.
As Alfie, I've got a 920 version if you want one.
Let nothing stop you from doing what needs to be done.
It's coming up for a roll now.
these fools bring the Tidestone to us, just as our blessed queen foresaw. Slay the intruders. Take back what is ours. You dare disappoint our queen?
Actually, if we're summoning, can I get 1-2 please?
Thanks, Smash.
Who dare summon me?
Here at the start, take your debuffs to
4,
blue side or purple side, not to red side.
1.
Kill the ants, draw inners in 3. Range out to the sides, melee behind the boss. Debuffs there. Yes, you should be in front. Okay, stick back in front now. Draw inners now, head to the sides and behind the boss. Stay back in front.
No more heals for self, he doesn't need us.
Useless beast. Why the Queen was fond of him, I'll never know.
We're doing the world boss. Because it's above us.
Oh, I just jumped down.
It's too far away.
Oh, we all
Is it at
jumped
the
in.
top?
We have lock. Have we got any locks that haven't jumped?
It was like hanging off
Yes.
that.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause-
up here.
We can just run back up the stairs. Don't we come back up the stairs afterwards anyway?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So go down, do the boss, come
Yep.
back, do world boss.
Yeah.
Done.
Oh, now I know why you beat me on heels. Fuck. When you die on the other boss, I didn't put a beacon back on. Kyle just called me a Faladin.
Lock him in the room and turn off his internet.
I reckon. Let's make him go on his
Make him-
I'll
about
make
the
him go on
Google one
wireless
that's
so
just
that he
been
rage.
Yeah. Google have just brought out in New Zealand the one with a parent button.
I didn't pick up my mission before coming here, and it's going to be to kill this one, isn't it?
Yep.
God damn it. I guess I'm going to LFR later.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Hydra shot in 3. Kill the S, 20 this thing.
probably need mission.
Tornado. I want to go easy on these decks. You can kill the wave runners. Hydra shot soon. Killing is still up tornadoes now. Fine.
Can we get a soul stone on the healer?
Yeah.
I put a brazier down, but I don't know if it'll get any.
Time to feed the fish. Had you surrendered the Tide Stone, I might have let you live.
Thanks, babe. Did you get it, Sig, or do you need another res? Did you get a talent thing, Magic? Because I think I've got some somewhere in my bag.
I've got one now to change, but afterwards I'll need to change back.
Okay, I'll find them.
Sort you later, thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kill the airs, tornadoes incoming. Need to get one down. Go easy on this thing. Sit the wave run. Hydra shot. Kill the aids. Hydra shot. Crashing wave incoming, reach the dodge, kill the ants. And then back in for the sharp after this. Range to your thing for ink. Hydra shot soaking in 3.
Just before we moved, not then, but about 5 seconds earlier than it, it came up that it was on me, then immediately said it was on you. But then nothing happened, so it looked like it was okay, and then suddenly now it was. Did you get that happen to yourself?
I didn't notice anything.
I have a soul stone, so don't release. I always have to go, Kyle, where's the door? Because I get disoriented.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Kill the egg. Hydra shots now. Did you notice them? Can't see them. Kill the wave right now. Just wanna. Go easy on the stalkers. Kill those runner. Hydra shot. Can kill the stalkers now too. Kill wave runners. Taunted, Hydra shots them. Look at him. Hydra shot. Waves in 3 seconds, watch out. Kill the ads. Back in after this for the shark. Range, get rid of it, otherwise we have to soak the Hydra shot. Wave with the Hydra shot in 3 seconds. Soak and dodge. Back in after soaking for the shark. Yes. Okay, kill the ads, Hydra shots in 3, ready to soak. Spread those 2 out more. Dodging the wave now. And then back in for the shark after you dodge. Get rid of the shark range. Kill the ads. Heroes up, use your pump. Hydra shot, soak. Taunting. Waves incoming, dodge it, kill the ads. Actually go slow on the ads with the tornado. I think we have issues here usually. Tornadoes in about 10 seconds. You can start killing the ads now. Soaking the Hydra shot in 3. Ads are dying, tornadoes incoming. Dodging the wave in 3 seconds. Taunted. It's gone back to you for some reason. 20 in 2 seconds.
Yeah, no, I grabbed it. It's you've got pain.
Oh, it's on it. Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, it did the same as it did before.
Second there. You want to head back towards the middle now for the tornadoes. Kill any low stalkers we can too.
Go for it.
Taunt it. Yeah, there's the tornadoes. Kill these stalkers if we can. But these should persist, I think. Watching the wave and the Hydra shots incoming now. So. Should be okay.
Grabs. Or here.
Okay, I took it. Try and clear these ads down if I can. The boss is nearly down to. Tornadoes.
Yeah, it was definitely something happening with the announcements on that.
Washes clean the darkness that scars our
Do you taunt like during the cast of the ability?
No, when DBM tells me to, which I think is as it's finished.
It looked like it was during the cast. I wonder if it makes a difference. I usually wait until it finishes. Might make no difference though.
You can do it during, but it's safer just to wait for the cast to finish.
Apparently we have to remember Batman.
Are we going to do them at the top or the bottom? That sounded terrible. I'm sorry.
At the top, I think. Doesn't he fly to the stairwell or something?
I can't remember.
He's pulled and he's climbing the
He's
stairs.
chasing.
I was taking down the bottom. If that's okay.
Can we hear it?
The Legion bred that monster with a taste for mortal flesh. A fine kill.
Well, he was easier than that other ugly one.
I'm not sure how he'd feel about you calling him easy. But you're right. There's a couple in here that are just annoying rather than hard, I reckon, eh?
I reckon, was it last week's one that we thought for 700 gold wasn't worth it?
Since I last walked these halls, I did what needed to be done.
Defrost isn't feeling well. I've got a couple of other people who may finish early as well. $777 gold.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that one gets tripped every time.
Nice try, my mate.
just ran over where the bomb thingy was and it felt really weird. I felt like I was being naughty even though it had got...
Not waste my time, lesser creature.
Can we get a feast, please?
So,
And I'll do a hero reset after we eat. Okay, take the boss.
I claim First Blood, sisters. Goddess, guide your hand.
I may have been too slow, but don't worry.
You weren't here.
3 people missed it.
Going again.
I claim First Blood, sisters. Goddess, guide your hand.
So chased by the door.
Yay, my full bags, thank you.
So you just make sure that you keep your stacks low by changing between the light and the dark at about 10 stacks, I guess, at most. If you get the volley on you, try and run it to the walls away from other players. Get rid of the moon burns by swapping sides, obviously. And I think one of the biggest killers is that glaive storm, so just be really careful. Stop damage if you have to, and look where they are and where they're going after they split, in particular. If incorporeal shot overlaps with soaking or the red line, then we can just heal through it usually, otherwise range can just spread out from each other, so it's not an issue. Just heal the melee ones.
Summon me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I claim First Blood, sisters. Goddess, guide your hand.
Move there. Stay in a sail. Then Ice and Bane. Beware. 5 seconds until incorporeal shot with embrace. Tornado, jump in the red beam. And she's spread out now. Moonburn, I might bite him. South end by Moonburn. Swap side Southie. And challenge up. Can we get back to the middle then? Embraces in 4 seconds. Range can spread out. Dodging the glaives, glaive storm. They're splitting, watch out. Can we raise body, please? Okay, embracing glaive storms in 3 seconds. Ready to dodge the glaives. Don't fight it through the boss, please. Okay, embrace in 5 seconds with Glaive Storm again. Range spread out from each other. Really be careful of the glaives. Can't lose more people to this. Hear it? Don't shoot through the boss. Okay, Glaive Storm with incorporeal shots in 5 seconds. So jump in the red beam, but be careful of the glaives. There it is. Okay, dodging up. We got incorporeal shot and Glaive Storm coming now, so jump in the red beam. Jump in the red beam and then dodge the glaives. In the circles. Get rid of the moon zones. Just suicide the shot. You've got to dodge the glass. I think it's the only one.
I have a soul stone.
Yes, I see those circles around the room. The Twilight Volley, like, it gets cast on you and you have time to move, so if you can run out to the edge or overlap them or both, then that gets them out of the way and leaves us more room to use.
Thank you.
I'll drop a cauldron in the doorway. I think the main things killing people are, we lost a few there of the melee to not having the debuff healed off. The range, don't worry about them, they can spread out from each other, but the melee needs it healed off or they're going to blow each other up, which happened there. Killed a few people, and dodging the glaives obviously is partially killing people. And get those Twilight Volleys out to the edges, especially in phase 3. And also that red arrow of the glaive, if it's on you, make sure it doesn't go through the boss and hit all the melee. Run it out to the side. Yeah.
Not waste my time, lesser creature.
Five, four, three, two, one. I claim first blood today.
Come on, it's the pits of brilliance rather than just Okay, and go field shots in 3 with the embrace. Jump in the red beam. Range can spread out after it's been soaked. But heal the melee up. ToS one. Also, if you get rapid shot on you, then use a personal damage reduction if you have one. Embrace with blaze storms in 5. Range spread out, dodge the blaze, everybody. Heal the melee up. Comes the second split, watch out. Sugar is tight.
I'm just thinking the same thing, so yeah.
Okay, embrace with blaze storms in 3 seconds, range spread out, run dodge the glaives, heal the melee up. Watch out here for the second split. The melee quite really good. Down 2 healers now, aren't we? Oh no, actually, the rest.
Just one.
Alright, phase 3, heroes up, what if you can. If you get Twilight Bully, run up to the edges, overlap them if you can. We've got Incorporeal Shot with Gravestone in 5. Jumping in the beam, the red beam. And then dodge. And the volley out. Twice. Keep running those volleys out to the edges first. Incorporeal shots in 5 with the glaive storm.
We can grab pop in 20 seconds. That's
Jumping in the red beam. Soak the beam, and then dodge the glaives.
I will
Watch out,
solve
you're
those
splitting
so I can
second
take
time.
it straight away.
Watch out, dodge.
Another new record.
Nice kill.
No, I should have won. Elune, forgive us.
Buddy, can you pop the trap?
I was going to say, can someone with an immunity do it?
But what did the gnome tell him in it?
Run away, little girl. Run away. Run away, little girl. Run away. Run away, little girl. Run away.
Oh, don't be too close to these when they die. They explode.
I can't miss them in combat.
Got I. I've got Mama.
Much appreciated.
I got you.
If you're used to being in a particular realm on this fight, like if you're used to being in this realm that we're in right now, the main realm, can you put a 1 in chat? And if you're used to being in the other realm, clicking the brazier and going down, can you put a 2 in chat? And I can put you into groups easy.
They'll only be there, mate, because we're sorting the groups at the moment.
If you don't care or you can do either, then just don't put anything.
Cannot command me.
I need more 1s. Okay, that's what you're rolling then. Okay, so 1 and 2 this round, 3 and 4 down. Any complaints? One and 2 here, 3 and 4 down.
Is that about where you'd like?
No.
It was only a few feet out.
Okay, so if you're in groups 1 and 2, you'll be up in the main realm, you'll be on the right side of the room. If you're in 3 and 4, you'll be down on the left side of the room. Make sure you stay on the correct side, or you'll do damage to your friends in the other realm. If you get, what is it called, Soulbind? Yeah, Soulbind, run it to blue to get rid of it. If you're in groups 1 and 2 and you get tormented cries, run it to the right side, as far right as you can, but don't overlap them. It does that purple conal rectangle, so just don't overlap them, put them next to each other, and run as far right as you can. If you get Spear of Anguish, run to the opposite side of the room, you'll get knocked into the other realm, don't hit other players with it, and wait for the Healing Absorb to be healed off, and then click the Brazier to head back to your correct realm. But the number one thing in this fight that everyone needs to pay attention to is that the ads that spawn will buff themselves with a shield. and they won't be able to be killed. Basically, we'll have that shield up, so the only way to get rid of it is for people that are in my realm, groups 3 and 4. We leave at least one fallen priestess alive. She casts Shattering Scream on somebody in groups 3 and 4, and when required, if you have Shattering Scream being cast on you, you must run to red where the ads are to get rid of that shield. Don't just zerg down the priestesses so we have none up, and don't interrupt the Shattering Scream. If we need the cast to be used, don't interrupt it, and just run to red as fast as you can and get rid of that shield. We need those ads dead. And also, there's that green conal that goes in like 3 different directions, the Rupturing Slam. Make sure you dodge that. It goes through realms, I believe, so even if you're not in the same realm, if you're in groups 3 and 4, I think you still get hit by it as far as I know, so dodge that too. Oh, and if you're in groups 3 and 4, kill the soul residues first as the priority every time, and they do that knockback when they die, I think, on Horizon.
And if you're upstairs, wait till the ads are on me. I've got 4 things to pick up. We pretty much lose someone to pulling on one of them early every time.
So just one more time in case anyone wasn't listening, you must run the priestess's cast of Shattering Scream over to red if there are shields that need to be removed, and we'll have people that will call that out for us. I think Quinn was doing it last time.
Yep, I'll call when they're out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm just going to move those markers, they're a bit too far forward actually. Okay, the shields are up. Shattering Scream's being cast, run to red with it.
Still got shield.
Okay, they should cast again now. This one now.
It's like to red.
Get rid of one, I think there's 2 more left, right? Don't kill these priestesses, they need to get rid of that shield. Okay, they're gone. You can just kill them now, I think. They're gonna die anyway. Range might want to stack up near Soul Queen in my round for healing, I don't know. While she does Wailing Souls. Remember the Spear of Anguish once you get healed up to head back to your correct realm.
Shields are up.
Dodge the slam. Okay, there's no ads yet, but I'll let you know when I'll get one.
2.
Should be ads after really close.
Turning crisis in 3 right to the
3.
right. Okay, got any
Maybe
legs
have
now?
gone back edge.
Shattering Screams, run it across to your red marker for the ads on. Two more Shattering Screams throughout, run it across. Are the shields gone?
Yep. Yeah, it cooled down,
let's
so it
just
was
wipe
cool.
it. Let's just wipe it now.
That nice
Something
purple
good.
lines upstairs.
I have a
Well,
so
Where the
The one
purple
down the
lines
middle's
are,
not.
people with screen have to cross it to break that.
Yeah, they should. There's like 2 good ones, and then the other 3 are really bad down the middle.
Yeah.
Need it further up.
So many souls to serve us.
I think that Bane, you got knocked back when the spear goes off. When the Spear of Anguish debuff goes off, it knocks you back a little bit, I think.
You cannot command me.
Yeah, just don't be too close to the edge. Like probably around like blue area is a good place to stand with it as you swap sides with the spear. So we had a couple of deaths to the soul bind. Was that too slow to get rid of it, or somebody died with it? And with that, if you're in groups 3 and 4, we're not doing too great with the Shattering Scream, breaking of the shields. What I usually do on this fight as a range is I just stand in near the ads. It doesn't really matter if you do. After you kill the soul residues first, you can just stack up next to Soul Queen and just DPS from there, and then you can be AoE healed through the AoE damage cast she does, and you're really close to red if you need to run over there with the Shattering Scream cast. A lot of people in my realm seem to be... Huh?
Sorry, could you check the groups? We've lost Metric and Sable's Metric to work, and Sable's to being the middle of the night and he's real tired.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of the range in groups 3 and 4 seem to be around where I'm jumping now, like quite far away. If you're trying to get to the ads quickly, you're just too far away, so just stand nearer to yellow. So it's a quick run. Yeah, we had extra players in 3 and 4, so that should even it out actually, I think.
Metric may be back, Sable's won't.
So head to your realms if you're in 3 and 4.
Please go back to your own realm after you've been to this realm, after you've been healed up. Because I just kept healing and healing and healing somebody who didn't leave. And it's a waste of heal.
Yeah, so just to go over it real quick again, if you get the spear on you, you need to not be too close to the edge. You'll jump realms, head to the other side of the room where that realm is. Get healed up and then swap back to the correct realm using the fonts around the edge of the room with glowing lights. If you get soulbind, run up to blue to get rid of it. When the other person's there with you, you'll get rid of it, the debuff. Then head back to where you were. If you get tormented cries and you're in groups 1 and 2, run it as far right as you can, but don't overlap them. I think that's the main stuff. Oh, and dodge the Rupturing Slam, which is that green projectile. Even if it's not in your realm, it'll still hit you and knock you back and do damage. Is it possible, people in groups 3 and 4, if I mark one of the caster whatever's, that we don't DPS it? Like, is there a way that we cannot cleave it all? I'll try it anyway. See if we can
Not
leave
DPS?
blue square alive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Disruption slam, soulbinds incoming, right up to blue.
Shields
are
up.
up, sharing screams are out, run it over to red. Ranger's still miles away from Soul Queen, get in here please, and run it cast across. Bears come and stand there, Soul Queen.
One shield left.
They're gonna cast again now, run it across. Please don't kill that priest, there's one more cast going off now, run it across to red. Bit closer, see? Good, okay. Kill the priest, yes. Does rupturing slam.
No shield.
Dodge the slam.
Shields.
Okay, we can't get rid of them. Pads are all dead. Spear's on flag. Kill him off once he jumps rounds.
Got one without. Right, he's got one out.
Now jump back flag. And the spear's going out. That's on you again. Okay, Dimitri Crisis in 5, run up to the right side as far as you can. Press 1 or 2. You ants up in my realm, kill the soul residues first. Show me scream over to red please, get rid of those shields, they're still up. There's 2 casters sharing scream out now, I want to see those shields gone. To the right Safi. Run the soulbinds together at blue. Okay, they're all...
Shields down.
Throw me a res please. Take. Okay, go back. Run the soulbinds together at blue. You can interrupt the screams now. To the right, Safi.
Beware.
Got them just left of the...
Spears on lockbox. I'm up in jump backgrounds.
Got back to red. One shield.
Shields are up, sharing screams being cast, run it across.
Three shields up. All down.
Yep, let's just fight this because to me down on my round. Jump in the purple.
Lava self-stroke. I think it's freaking crazy downstairs.
Those Tormented Cries, the purple conal really needs to be as far right as possible, like all the way to the very, very right. We don't want them to be blocking the markers where the ads are supposed to be tanked. We want the ads to be where they're supposed to be, basically. And we're still really too slow with those shattering screams. Twice there I ran over and did it myself because it just wasn't being done. There's 2 priestesses up and they're casting usually on 2 different people. So there's 2 chances to get rid of them. And they're still not being done.
And Ice's same boat, he'd had, was it his oven exploded or something earlier?
But the other parts of the fight are going well, like the spear's going well. Soulbinds are fine. The ads are dying. And the shields are up and everything. I think people are dodging the Rupturing Slam pretty well. Just need those Tormented Cries further to the right and to do those Shattering Screams properly, I'll be fine.
Do you want to steal one from upstairs for downstairs, or? Okay.
The problem is Bane, you're a range and there's only 2 range in your realm. I need a melee. Can I steal, like, maybe Maeve?
Maeve. I like them both, but I'll loan you one.
Okay, I'll take Spike Dance. Also, Quinn, if you have to move the ads because of those purple kernels, then just maybe move the marker if you want to. But people should be able to see the circles of the shields through the realms. So
Can you
really
see the
be an
purple?
issue. Yeah.
Okay. So if I'd said, like I did, that I'm just left of the middle purple, people could see that they don't have to run into it as well.
Yeah, but they can also see the shields swirling around the ads, so it shouldn't be too hard to tell where they are. I think the hardest part of doing this on Heroic is just getting those Shattering Screams to get rid of the shields. Everything else is pretty straightforward, already exists in normal anyway, so we've already done it.
Well, was that 48%? So that's, I think, one of our best goes at it.
And yeah, make sure range that you're near Soul Queen if you're in my realm.
3, 2, 1.
Shield up.
Couple of Shattering Screams out, okay, keep up. Soulbind to blue. Shattering Screams out again, get over across the other side. General shields. Spears on Bane, good shields are gone. You can interrupt the Shattering Screams now. Oh, I got another one, okay.
Yep, got one.
They're casting in
He's coming to blue.
across. Spears on armor, shield's gone, good.
Shield.
Beware.
Spears on Maeve. Heal up, jump back when you can, Maeve. Interrupt the Shattering Screams now, there's no shields up. Means there's damage for us to heal.
Three shield.
It'll be a while until we have any more priestesses up. Marmite. Can we rest sick, please? Tormenting Crisis in 5 seconds. Group 1 and 2, run it to the far right. Kill the soul residues first. Remember the shields are up, so sharing screens run up to red.
It was the wrong one.
Shields are gone, good. Can interrupt the cast now. Does that shrink slam, 25 slot box to the right, far right. Remember, don't overlap them or you'll die. Kill that soul residue, my round. Drop the Shattering Screams, there's no shields.
I've moved the red marker. Right, there's another one going to go right in the middle, but goodness.
Yeah, run those to the right, please. Pay attention. Does Rushing Slam, interrupt the Shattering Screams, Spear's going out. It's on Sharp. Touch the slam. Looks like shields are
One
up,
shield.
but we have no casters here.
2 are okay.
Spears on Shan. You can't be near the edge when you get knocked down. 22 Cryzen coming to the far right. We've got new ads up on Southie, far right. Run the Sharing Scream across to the other side, please.
That was good, mate.
Kill the soul residues, shields are gone, you get interrupted now on the priestesses. Dodge the slam. You can run through the purple, I believe, if you need to get to the far right. Just don't drop them on top of each other. Interrupt those screams, please.
We're way left now.
Yeah, as those purple conals fade, you can run towards the right again. In position, range.
Got one tiny.
Let's just wipe it now, stop healing. Only 6% of phase 2, so getting there. And the shields were much better that time, so... Yeah.
I have ourselves.
It does 274k, so it's not much, but it does silence you, yeah. Yeah, so the number one thing, I guess if you're in groups 1 and 2, is that tormented cries. You need to run it as far right as you can. You can run through the purple to a better spot.
Every time someone had a skull on their head, so if the skull appears on your head up here, you've got it, run, run, run. I could see people bouncing around the middle with the skull and then bam, down it would go.
Yeah, so run it as far right as you can. You can run through the purple to get to the far right. Just don't drop it on top of an existing purple rectangle. Wither's just cast by Soul Queen. you can't do anything about it. It just makes you take more damage. You can either just get healed through, which is what we usually do, or you can jump realms until it's gone. During because the boss does the AoE damage on the whole group, which is Wailing Souls. So if you have Wither and it's a problem, you can jump realms temporarily, but you should be able to be healed through it usually. It sounds like bad luck. We have to have it in the center because people will be on the far left in our realm. Maybe they were slow getting there or something.
Yeah,
You
and
should
just
also be
if
able
I
to
say, go.
I was just going to say you should be able to see who you're linked to with the soulbind. You don't have to run to blue if you don't want to. Like if you can just see where the person is and run directly to them, that's fine too. As long as you run together, it should show you who you're linked to relatively clearly.
Five, four, three, two, one.
These are on the screams across, shields will be soon. Should be near the boss.
One up.
They're casting now, 2 around. One more cost.
All down.
Interrupt the shattering screams now, the shields are gone. Reduce the damage. Dodge the slam. Spears going out. And soulbinds, spears on Mave, don't forget the edge Mave, do the locked off. Soulbinds together. Jump back to your other round Mave. Spears on Bane. With us on Sigurd King, yes, to keep good heals on him. Dodge the slam. Got shields
One
up,
shield
but no
up.
heads up. Spears on Bane. Dodge the slam. Let's go through the boss here. Another spear's going out. It's on Marmite. Tormented Crisis in 5. Then we take to the far right, groups 3, 1 and 2. You answer up. Priestess is going to cast soon, ready to run to the other side to get rid of the shield.
Right.
That's a horrible purple line down the right, not the middle. Good shields are gone. Let's drop them now. Kill that last soul and shoot. There's 2 in action. 20 guys on Marmite to the right.
No
Yeah,
shit.
soul blind, yep.
We'll need
What
spares.
is on? On soul lines together? Yeah.
Moving right.
Yeah, move right. Let's run through the purple. Are the spears going out? It's not bad. Keep interrupting the screams 3 and 4.
We're back at red.
We got shields up, run the scream across.
One shield.
Before the ad's done. Good, it's gone.
No shield.
Too many cries to the right. Dodge the slam, it's on Zappy. Killing your ads.
One shield.
Sharing screams throughout, run it across to red. The shield's up. Good, it's gone. Don't drop them now. Yep, let's fight this now, jump in the purple.
And that was another 10% on the boss, so.
I have a soulstone with you.
It looks like you can't drop the tormented cries on top of each other before you get one shot.
I said that like 5 times.
Sorry.
So many souls to serve us.
You just place them next to each other but not overlapping at all.
The good news is every try's been better than the one before it.
But it hasn't, that was 46, the one before that was 36.
That one says 36 and the one before it was 40 something, was it?
That's backwards. They have shared HP, don't they? Oh, maybe you are on a different percentage.
The one before was 35, that one was 36. I scrolled back.
It must be that the 2 realms have different HP on their bosses, I guess. So, do we have some issues with the Soulbind? Or was that something else that killed Maven Shan? I think Sig had that wither again, right?
A couple of times actually.
Is that what killed you? And the Shattering Scream killed a few people, so I'm calling it out. Once the shields are gone, you want to interrupt all of the Shattering Screams. Don't let any go off. That's pointless damage on people. And it stacks up and does more damage, I think. I'll keep calling it out. We've got a few melee in that realm, so just keep interrupting them.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Future run the Sharing Screams across, shields will be soon. Here they are. Here comes another set of casts, running across.
2 shields.
3 shields up now, 2 shields, sorry. Spears on Marmite.
3.
They're casting again now, run them across. Soulbind together. Spear's going out, it's on Shan.
Shields all down.
Can interrupt the Shattering Screencast now.
Heads up top deep.
Res Bitey, please. Spear's on Shan.
Down.
Okay, wipe it.
Why do when you res did it take you to the other room? It didn't show me you were on this one. I can read.
So many souls to serve us. Not waste my time, lesser creature.
We'll do a last drop.
Is it Chief's down?
Been good to have some good progress on.
Yeah, if we can just push 30%, goes to phase 2 and then it's a bit of a cakewalk really. Just that in and out dance like in normal mode. So we're really not that far off, I think.
Hold on. I just need to repair. I'm not getting rechecked. I mean, I'm not getting cooldown. The full cool.
How come I can't
What's that,
get
English?
food?
Up or down. Click up or down to be in the right one for what you.
Oh, so when I went to the spirit realm, the feast came with me then. That was weird.
Okay.
The ghost feast.
I know that would be such a fun troll.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Shields are up soon, reader on the sheet, sharing the stream across. Okay, it's gone now.
All down.
Another one up now,
One.
running across. Spears on Bane. 2 shields up, and you're gone. Interrupt the screen now. Wheels on this shot shield.
Go back.
And the soulbinds together, spears on lockbox.
Bane and Lockbox can both go. Please.
Spears on mid. Dodge and slam. Spears on moment shields up, but there's no air. Spear's going out, it's a lockbox. Two crises in 5, please do them properly, run them to the right. Don't overlap them. New ads are up. We've got shields up, remember, so run those shattering screams across to the red.
Sorry, that
Hey,
was,
is
I was
there
running
goodbye?
back.
Okay.
I was running back from the other side.
Killer soul residues. The shields are gone, interrupt the priestesses. Can we residual please? Soul miners, run them together. Interrupt those screams please, 3 and 4. It's wasted damage, pointless damage.
We're slightly left of it. Going to the gap.
Spear's going out? Actually no, it's not. Yeah, it is, well.
One ship. Two.
There's a priestess up, run the scream across next cast, don't interrupt it. She should cast it after the spirit chains. There it is, run across. 1 sec, yep.
Still got 3.
The priestess is dead now, so I'll just have to keep going. Oh, I got some new priestesses now. Run the scream across. There's 3 being cast now. Kill the soul residues. Interrupt the scream.
All
Spear's on
aids not to be
me.
down.
Interrupt the screams. And the soul line together. Alright, it's phasing. Stay on Soul Queen till she dies. Run the soulbone together. Kill these priestesses off. Don't worry about the boss for now. 3 and 4, just kill these ads. 1 and 2 in for the thing first.
Do you want to hear
3 and 4 out. Yep, hero. Get 20. 3 and 4 jump in. Now we need the priestess is dead and we need Soul Queen dead. Grab it back. 1 and 2 in. Take it back to your side, away from us. 3 and 4 out. And the soul bone together. 20. Spears on armor, get him down, rest. 3 and 4
Got
quickly
the right
jump in,
one.
jump in,
I've got
jump
the
in.
host with me.
Yeah, I died, I didn't get back in time. Yeah, just when you taunt in that final phase, drag it all the way over to your side. Because we have ads up, we have to keep cleaving down.
4, 3,
So we need the boss out of the way. And Sick, I think you died because, which is an issue for anyone really, when you run the Shattering Scream across to the ads, to get rid of the shield, remember that anyone near you in the opposite realm will do damage to you. So if you've got like the ads and then there's like 3 melee plus the tank, they're all going to cleave you with damage and kill you. So you have to be really careful how close you get.
We totally got this on Tuesday.
Totally.
Although by the time we got to that last phase, I was totally from all the dispel.
Do you need to dispel in this fight? Oh, does it do a dot?
Yeah.
Oh, they can't jump rounds too, yeah.
But the more we do it, the easier it'll get.
Oh, that
It
was
was
our
like
first
fight
go
when
at
we
that.
first